started by Mary McKenna. She was a woman who started by passing out food in Hart Park, California in 1984. What she did was she'd cook and she'd bring food to the park and she would pass it out to the homeless. And she was shocked at the attendance that she got by the people that came and received food from her. And eventually the community got upset that all these people were being attracted to the park and she moved it to her home. So she was passing out food to her home, passing out food to less fortunate. And then she realized that the need for the location was evident, so she moved her organization to a location in Orange, California. And this was in 1994. So her initial goal was to help support the less fortunate with clothes, food, and other services. Her mission was to enhance the quality of life through acts of benevolence, provide life's basic essentials, promote compassion, encourage respect, and to be non-judgmental to the life choices that other people have taken that have put them in the situations that they're in. What Mary's Kitchen offers is food. They offer 1 meal a day at noon, and they pass out staff lunches so that people can take them to go. They offer clothing, so they give out different types of clothing. They have backpack giveaways too, kind of like a little care package as well. They offer bathroom facilities, so they have showers, sinks, so that the people can come and wash up and get clean. They offer vision care and medical care, hygiene products such as toothbrushes, women products, anything that anyone would need to help their personal hygiene. They do holiday meals, so at Thanksgiving they had a big Thanksgiving meal, and at Christmas they're going to have like a Christmas dinner so that people can kind of still participate in special events even though they don't have the funds to. They pay for hotel accommodations, which is really neat, so if families cannot stay because you don't stay overnight, you just come for the day. They provide mental health counseling for the ill and mentally unstable, and they have veteran counseling because one of their main publics is older males, which we'll talk about later. So that's what they offer.
If you want to talk about it right now, say it.
No.
Okay. Alright, so as we were talking to Gloria, their current situation as of right now involves the recent renovation that they had during the summertime. Unfortunately, it wasn't completed. So one of her goals was to expand the facilities and better accommodate their customers that are rapidly growing. So before we talk about our recommendations to meet those goals, I would like to present to you our SWOT analysis that we have organized for our clients. So I'm going to start off with the strengths. The organization has been established since 1994, so that's about 17 years, and they have consistent sponsors and volunteers that basically hence giving them a very reputable title for their organization. Some of their sponsors, such as Vons, Albertsons, Trader Joe's, Goodwill, so they have a lot of high-end sponsors that donate to their cause. Also, another strength that we got to see when we were present with Gloria, all the volunteers are working really hard. They're apparently they're very happy to be working. They're upbeat, lively, which was really awesome. We felt completely comfortable. They offered us waters. It was really sweet. They were very, very welcoming. And next, I'm going to talk about the weaknesses. Of course, as previously mentioned, the remodeling of the facilities. Right now, it's a very small size, so they want to expand to accommodate more people. As of right now, they don't have the funding to do so. So that's going to be probably one of their main weaknesses as of right now. Their cleaning crew, they need a cleaning crew just for hygiene and health purposes. They don't have one in place at the moment. Also, another weakness that we defined as a group would be the management team, where it was discussing that she feels that she's overwhelmed at times because there's not too much help with from the other board members. So there's there's no consistency with board meetings and things like that. So yeah, now I'm going to hand it over to Sarah so she can finish the SWOT analysis.
And these are the opportunities for this organization. They have events. They could potentially have more events, but they have events to increase the awareness to the public. So for example, when we went over there, every Thursday they have like a tent with shoes and clothes and things like that that they give away to their homeless, the public, the customers basically. And so Gloria also stated that she does holiday events, things during Christmas, Thanksgiving. They could potentially make those pretty huge throughout the community, and they could partner with other local organizations and local companies and nonprofit organizations within. So basically, the point of that is just because right now they're just because the name is Mary's Kitchen, so it's like you think of like a small thing and place, and that's basically what it is. But when they partner up with companies and nonprofit organizations, they could potentially expand completely. So they could communicate also with hospitals, which they don't do at the moment, and they could also post information publicly. So that means libraries, schools, hospitals, churches, anything that they could basically give the information out there. They also have an opportunity to utilize the digital media and social media, which they don't do at all, and I don't think they have any idea what they're doing with that because their website sucks. And but you know, it has potential. They could make a Facebook. Even though Gloria stated that she wasn't interested in that, but we feel that it is appropriate to bring in more like the younger crowd in, especially if they're volunteers, because like for example, when I called in and I asked to talk to Gloria, you know, it was very hectic and just not inviting at all. So even though they're so warm when you go meet them in person, on the phone it was just like so uninviting, and I was just like, oh, I don't think I'd want to work here. So I think if they utilize social media, that also helps in an informal way, but also helps it be more personal. And they do have some threats, of course, like any organization. They could be taken advantage of by the guests. There's no written code of conduct, like rules or any rule book. They have the rules, but it's not officially written. So Gloria told us so many stories about homeless people or the people that they have. For example, one of the guys, he actually used illegal substances, and he was in the porta potties and he was using them. So they had to ban him from the property. So that's not allowed, obviously. So they need to actually write it down, no illegal substances, things like that. Another threat is the building, which is actually a huge threat for them. The weather, even though we live in California, it still potentially could rain. They could have leaks through the roof because the roof is not expanded fully. So the guests are basically sitting outside, as you can see in this picture. Also, the age of the building, everything needs to be upgraded, fridge, everything in the kitchen itself. So the age is a pretty big threat to the kitchen. Also, they're also losing their current support. Could be a threat to them because Gloria basically says that they rely on people coming to them. People come to us, you know, we're so lucky to have them, and we have the sponsors, we have the volunteers. However, you know, that is a threat to them because not only, they can't rely on that solely to have people come to them. They need a new generation of people and volunteers and things like that, but they also need to actively communicate with the public rather than just relying and being dependent on people being focused so much on them. So,
Alright, so the current PR strategy, like the lady said already explained, is that it is non-existent. Basically, Mary's Kitchen is solely a faith-based organization, like they explained. It's word of mouth, spreading it from either the volunteers or the actual consumers or users of Mary's Kitchen, such as the demographics, which I'll explain in one more slide. But yeah, so they do have a website, which I guess it hasn't been maintained since 2006. So they're puts them kind of behind the ball on current, sounds good, social media vehicles. Let's see here, for demographic wise, target market. For demographics in two concepts, we have for volunteers and for the users of Mary's Kitchen. For the target audiences, for volunteers wise, we try to explain maybe utilizing more sports clubs, church groups, local groceries, etc. And for the users or the demographics of Mary's Kitchen, it's basically from men, Caucasian, Hispanic, and blacks, 25 to 65 years old, divorcees, drug users, just or people stuck in between jobs, which is, hey, we've all been there sometimes. I grew up there. Or it's a dog, but they'll make it through. So it's just a stepping stone for these guys to get out of the current situation where they're at. For goals, I would want to say that increase awareness from 5 to 10% throughout this next 12 months for Mary's Kitchen. Utilize and allocating resources such as grocery stores. There's money out there that people were willing to donate. You just have to make yourself aware and utilize yourself in social medias, which Mary's Kitchen is not utilizing at the moment. We need to create them a Facebook, Twitter, update their websites, make it more user-friendly. And as well as, I want to say that since a lot of the demographics of the men don't have cars, I want to say maybe utilize more public transit advertisements, maybe yellow pages, local newspapers. Let's see here. For this image as well, this is basically another candid photo of Mary's Kitchen's lounging area. Like Anna explained earlier, they want to increase the overall shelter of Mary's Kitchen, so it allows for more, for more users to be situated and not being in favorable weather conditions. Let's see here. This is also a Christmas Day backpack giveaway that Mary's surprises during the month of December. Kind of keeps the guys on their toes, so they're not all bombarding it specifically on one day and people taking advantage. It's pretty an awesome experience. You're gonna have to check that out.